Alright, so today we are going to be making gel from an aloe leaf. I purchased this aloe leaf from Kroger. Um, I use aloe a lot, especially during the summertime. If I get burned, I didn't apply enough sunscreen or reapply, so my skin tends to burn a lot, so I use aloe a lot there. I have seen aloe juices sold at the store for consumption, but I've never actually tried or tasted aloe juice before, but maybe I will be going to the pool one day and might be able to use this juice I'm about to make. So what we're gonna do here, I'm gonna adjust the camera, is we're going to extract the pulp from the aloe, and basically, I should probably be doing this on a mat, but we're gonna do the best we can. So we're just gonna cut off that stem, and then we're just going to extract the pulp from this aloe leaf. So here, the pulp is right here. So what I'm going to do is go in here and cut and basically get all the pulp out as much as I can. And then when I get it out, I'm going to place it in this jar that I'm going to use to blend. I'm going to set the blades aside for now. And I'm going to do this over because the consistency is very gooey, it seems. Almost like it's already in a gel. Basically, we're going to just keep cutting the pulp out, essentially, is what I'm doing. Hope I don't make this video too awkward and silent, but there's not much going on here. Okay, so this pulp's coming out right here. Just gonna put it in our container, and we're gonna get all that we can out so that we use every bit of it. There we go. It's very slimy. It's very mucusy. So there we go, and I'm going to toss this in the trash right here. Then we're going to repeat these steps a couple more times to get the whole leaf extracted. And then, there we go. The video made it seem like this is a lot easier than it actually is. It's almost like you gotta cut the pulp loose. Like, you wouldn't think you would have to do that, but you do. Hopefully I can just squeeze this out. Squeeze the pulp out is what I'm attempting to do. And just like with any preparation of anything that you're making or trying to make, you want to make sure you use a clean container. So this was thoroughly cleaned, so that way we don't get anything other than aloe pulp in here. And this does not exactly smell like the pulp or the aloe gel that you would purchase at the store. It's very earthy, I guess, is what you could say. Hopefully I didn't cut this one too long. If I did, I might just have to recut it. Yeah, I'm going to recut this one. Shorter is better, so that way you can extract easily. It's very cold to the touch. It already has cooling properties, because anytime you put it on for sunburn, it feels very cool. And this is very cold because I took it out of the fridge. It's been in the fridge for probably almost 24 hours. Purchased it yesterday. Okay, we got enough out of there. And then 2 more to go. And of course you want to be safe using a knife. and all that good stuff. This one just kind of fell apart, but I'm just gonna scoop it out like this. There wasn't much towards the end, so this last bit, I believe we just squeeze the rest out because there isn't a lot at the end. So yeah, so I think that should be enough here. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse my hands real fast. So yeah, so now we have our pulp here. It's in this container that I'm going to place the blades in for my blender. And it's essentially just gonna blend up the pulp so that way we could extract the gel that we want from this. Make sure it's tight and secure. I'm gonna set this knife aside for now because we're done using that. I have my nifty blender right here. We're just going to blend it for a little bit until the pulp is emulsified. Okay, you want to make sure it's very liquid, so I think what we have here, that should be enough right there. And then next, what we're going to do is strain the pulp because we only want the juices. So I have this container right here. It's probably too big of a bowl, but the strainer is kind of big, so there's a trade-off there. So what I'm going to do next is remove the blades for safety. Set those aside so I don't cut myself. We're going to take our blended pulp, and then we're going to pour it into the strainer right here. Alright, next we're going to use the spoon to help the straining process. A lot of the times it gets trapped, liquid does, when the strainer blocks the pulp from going through, so the other liquid just sits on top, so you kind of have to move the pulp around just to get every last drop in here. This could take a little bit. It's a little foamy at the top, so probably not the part that we want to use here. And the consistency here is pretty foamy, mostly because I blended it, but you can tell that that's where all the pulp extracts have ended up because I've strained those out. And now we have, just don't want to contaminate that. So now I have my pulp, my juice in this container right here, and all you have to do after that is keep it stored in the fridge until you desire to use it. Again, I did not know that I was only going to get this much from that leaf. I didn't want to spend too long cutting up the aloe, making this video longer than it needs to be. But there we go, and you want to make sure it has a seal so that it's sealed tight, and then this will be good for about 4 weeks of consumption. You could put it in a juice blend and drink it, or use it for cuts and burns. So hopefully when classes are over this summer, I will be needing this. Thank you.